What's going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another Smite video, and we are continuing our rebuilding series. I'm used to 2K. We're continuing our build guide for Smite in the Assassin category, and we are on to Bastet. Next alphabetically, and I was dreading this one. I hate Bastet. I hate Bastet. I hate Bastet. I don't know. I feel like she's a cheap god, and that's coming from me. I diamond low-key first when I got the game. I don't know. There's just nothing more annoying than seeing about any other team. Just jump in, whip you, jump out. There's half your health. It's just, and it seems like whenever I play Bastet, I'm like, all right, we'll try her out. I'm playing Athena and Kumba and Scylla and anyone who can just root me as soon as I land. But you know, I never get that on my team when we're playing Bastets. She's annoying. Even her taunts when she purrs, when just everything about this god I don't like. I always do good with her when I play her. I just don't like playing her. I don't like playing against her. It's just annoying. We're going to get into her abilities first. Her one, similar to Bakasura, if you've seen the other video, is a leap. You're just going to leap in, but it's different with her because you can leap back. Within 4 seconds after you land, you can press your one again and move all the way back to where you jumped. And she moves 25% faster while in the return pounce stance. I did not know that about her. Her 2 is a Razor Whip. It's a cone, and it also does bleed damage. 90 plus, or 110 at max rank plus your percentage of your power. Really good ability, especially early game. It hits hard and it's annoying. Her 3 also is a line attack. I don't believe it goes through minions. I think it kind of hits like 3 minions at once you get to the end of it. It's a very long ability. It goes longer than it shows, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so she throws her dagger, which detonates on the target, dealing a damage. Yeah, so I never read that. I didn't know she was throwing a dagger. I just thought it was a whip. But it does a decent amount of damage and slows for 30% for 2 seconds. Her ultimate, she sends out 3 cats that attack the nearby target, slows them for 20%, and does damage. And it's so annoying. Early game, getting a Bastet ult on you, you're dead. You're dead, you're not going to live, you just need to accept it. Unless you're like a Freya or something like that. Late game, her cats suck. They get killed easy, her ult's awful late game, except for one thing, and that's split pushing. Go watch DJ Pernicus and the SPL on his Bastet. Split push, split push, split push, and some more split pushing. That is what Bastet does, and that's what we're going to build her as. She's annoying. I'll show you her abilities real quick. Her 1, you can jump, and remember, you can jump back all the way back within 4 seconds. Her 2 is a Razor Whip, like such, that's going to do bleed damage. Her 3 is a line, and you can see how long that really goes. It's long. Her 4, I'll show you that real quick, what it's just basically going to look like. It's just her cats. They're going to follow God and follow them all the way, and from there you can just torture them. What your combo is going to kind of look like is you're going to jump in, Razor Whip them, and then hit them with your 3, if you can do that. You gotta keep in mind if you're going against like an Athena or Kumba who can taunt you or CC you as soon as you jump, you gotta be careful. So jump in, hit your 2-3, get out. Jump, 2, 3, jump back. You're gonna do a lot of damage to them, it's gonna be nasty. The first ability you're gonna want to upgrade is your 2. Your 2 is gonna be your main camp clear, that is your whip. After that, you can go ahead and grab your 1 if you need to initiate or escape. It's up to you. And then you're back to your 2. Actually, now 2, 3, 2, 1. So grab your whips first, then your dagger, then your whips again, and then you can go ahead and get your jump. I don't think you're going to be pressured enough to where you have to get your jump early with her. I don't think it's that big of a deal. If you want to go 2, 3, 1 or 2, 1, 3, it's up to you, but I would go 2, 3, 2, and then your 1. From there, your priorities are... with her, I'm not sure if I would get my ult every time. It's going to do more damage, but that's really not what you get it for. You get it just because it slows them down. So your priorities are going to be your 2 whenever possible, your 3 whenever possible, and then your ults, and then your 1. Your 1 is just an escape or initiator. It does damage, but that's not the main point. So 2, 3, 4, 1 is your priorities with that. To build her, you build straight penetration. If you're going to play her in some team fights, which you really can't with her, but you can build some defense. But with her, you go full offense, full penetration, and it's super duper annoying for split pushing, and I'll explain why later. But first item we're going to get, per usual, since we are jungling, is Bumba's Mask. You're going to want to get tier 1 of boots, and then your potions, you can go ahead. She's very, very, very mana hungry. So you can get 3 mana, but if you're aggressive, you're going to want to get the 3/2, which is what you generally get. After that, you go ahead and finish your boots. She's not attack speed at all. She's ability based. Get Warrior Tabi with her. Second item, you're going to want to get some cooldown online. Like I said, she's very mana hungry. So you could go something as like a Hydra's Lament first, but getting some cooldown with Jotun's Wrath is one of the best items in the game, I think. Gives you power, gives you mana, gives you penetration, and gives you 20% cooldown. It's an amazing item, especially for someone that's ability-based and split pusher like Bastet is. So Jotun's Wrath. Second item, like I said, she's bad on mana, so get Hydra's Lament. It'll give you 40 more physical power, give you 10% more cooldown reduction, so right now you're at a 30%. And it has 2 passives. For 8 seconds after you use an ability, your next basic attack will deal an additional 30% damage. So you can jump in, hit them, your next basic is going to deal more damage. So her combo altogether with Hydra's Lament is pretty nice. If you're going to use it fully, you jump basic, whip basic, 3 basic, and then jump back. You should be dead, honestly. If you don't get CC'd or killed in that time. And then her second passive is 2.5 mana per 5 seconds for every 10% of your missing mana. So it's just a nice item to have, especially because you're not going to be stacking with Transcendence. Not in the jungle. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. So yeah, Hydra's Lament. Did we buy that already? No, we didn't. Next item, and from here on, it's just penetration. You're going to get Brawler's Beat Stick or Titan's Bane. If they have healers, go ahead and get Titan's Brawlers first. If they don't have any healers, you can get Titan's Bane first. It really doesn't matter here. I would just grab Brawlers and then Titan's Bane. I would get that last. I would get Crusher last, I think. But you could also get that first. How about this? If they don't have any healers on their team whatsoever, no Chonga, no Terra, no nothing, get Crusher and then Brawlers. If they have healers, get Brawlers first and then Crusher, Titan's Bane last. So we're going to assume there's no healers. It's going to look like Crusher, Brawlers, Selbumba's Mask, Titan's Bane. Brawlers gives you 40 base power plus 20 penetration, and it reduces their healing. It's a very good item. Especially because there's a lot of healers being played, especially Terra's. Crusher, 40 power, 20 penetration. Same as Beat Stick, different passive. Actually, same as Jotun's Wrath too, except for 10 pen. But each basic attack against a tower and Phoenix grants a stack that increases your attack speed by 10% and physical penetration. So every time you hit a tower or a Phoenix, you're basically going to make it go down faster, in a sense. And with her being a split pushing god, come late game, say you're full belt late game, only use your cats for split pushing. Put a ward up somewhere, and in fact we're going to jump into the relics now because this is going to go hand in hand. Your relics, first one, beads is really nice, of course. Wrath you could also get because her clear is not the best, but you're going to want to get beads more than likely, unless you don't really think there's a lot of CC in the team, but I would get beads. And second item is teleport. That's why I wouldn't grab Wrath first, because you need the beads in like every match. Teleport's really good on Bastet for split pushing. Put a ward up deep in their jungle, teleport to it, and just take a tower by yourself. You don't need a minion wave, you don't need nothing. How to split push with Bastet? Pop your ult onto the tower and just go auto attack it. You're gonna take towers down in like 3 seconds. It's ridiculous. Her split pushing potential. Like I said, just go watch DJ Pernicus in the SPL. That's what he does. You can look at her base stats here. Just the penetration. You have penetration from Jotun's Wrath, penetration from Brawlers, penetration from Titan's Bane, penetration from Crusher, an extra 33% penetration from Titan's Bane, and it's just... She hits hard early. Her split pushing is crazy. That's how you're going to build Bastet. I'll reset the cooldowns here and just kind of show you what her ult will do. It's like I said, it just slows them, and that's if you jump on a raw mid lane and pop your ult, they're not going to get away. You just whittle them down. But this is what kind of damage they'll do. Give you an idea. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but you know, it slowly does bring them down. Hopefully those cats die out before the raw bot spawns again, and they did. So your combo fully, what it's going to look like. You're gonna jump in. You're gonna whip. You're gonna 3, jump back. He's gonna die. Simple as that. You're not gonna have a lot of time for that. Like I said, if they have a Kumba, Athena, Scylla, someone who can root you, one thing people will do is try to bait that out real quick. So you'll see a lot of Bastets jump in and then jump back real quick to try to bait out a taunt or try to bait out a CC. You see her basics with the pen. I mean, they hit for 400 on the first one and last one. So you're going to be hitting towers pretty hard as well. Giving an example of her penetration, I'm going to go do Fire Giant. We'll reset the cooldowns again, and since there's no towers or phoenixes in practice mode, can't really show you that. And you get your ults a lot too. I don't know if you saw, we just used it and we almost had it back. We were like 10 seconds from having it back again. Yeah, watch how quick Fire Giant goes down with her cats taking the blunt of the damage. I mean, I'm just gonna basically, I'm not even gonna use abilities. It's just. So you see with the penetration. If I didn't mess up there, that would have been a lot faster, but basically that was just to show you how hard she hits with penetration and how hard she's going to hit towers. Like I said, pop your cats on the tower, or the Phoenix if you want, if you're pushed up that far and it's going to go down. She's a pain in the ass, she's a split pusher, horrible in team fights, aggressive early game, awful late game, not a good mid, just split pushing. And it can work. Incon's video has Bastet up to A tier, I think, and that's solely because of DJ Pernicus. He's had Bastet banned out. No one would ever think about banning a Bastet because she's just not a good god and competitive, but he split pushes with her a lot and is forced to target ban. So seeing Bastet kind of come into meta a little bit with that. That is going to wrap up the video, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe for more of this build guide series. Social media links are in the description, including Twitch. And until next time, guys, I'll see you again soon.